All right, here with Drew Hunter after 2018 season opener.
Yep.
How would you rate your weekend?
It was good. Yeah, I mean the 1500 last night was actually more than I wanted. Like going in, I just wanted to compete, and I haven't done that in. I thought it was. I told an interview yesterday it was 6 months, but it was actually 8 months. So I hadn't raced in 8 months, and
wow.
So. Yeah, that's the longest I've ever gone since I started running, and so I just really wanted to go out there and like have a good last 300 meters, and that's exactly what I did. And there's a guy that was head and shoulders better than the rest of the field last night, and he won. But overall, it was like a really good race. And then the 800 was just really like practicing rounds and practicing racing back-to-back days. And my goal was to break 150, and so I did that. So I was pretty happy with that, and that's really good for this time of the year.
Why did you have an 8-month layover?
Well, so like I had a really bad timing stress fracture. I basically missed all of November, so it was too late where I wasn't fit enough to run indoors. Like I couldn't do that, and then
where was the stress fracture?
It was in my metatarsal in my foot. So yeah, I was basically out for like 5 weeks. And in all honesty, like it's probably a blessing in disguise. Like I hadn't taken a real running break in a long time, and I think my body was just telling me to chill out a bit. But it was, it was good, and it was really good to just kind of reset, like have a complete reset, which I've never had since I began running. So, but yeah, I just like didn't have like enough. Like I definitely wasn't fit enough to race indoors, and so yeah, I just kind of had to sit that out. But I'm really happy to be back and competing again. So.
How long have you been doing workouts again for?
So I've been like healthy for like. It's probably been 3 months now, but really like just like the last like 4 or 5 weeks have been like true like full-on training, just because we were very like I was on the Alter G, and then I was like doing all my doubles in the pool, and so I was very cautious coming back, and we kind of pictured like just planned out that I was gonna just race well at the end of the summer. So with that injury, we just kind of like very easy getting back into it, but everything's feeling good now, and I'm very happy with the opener, so I'm in a good place.
So even when you had Lyme's disease, you didn't take as much time off?
Yeah, well, so like with Lyme, like I didn't really, I took like, it was more just like jogging. Like I could still run, but
yeah.
I couldn't do anything like hard. And this is the actual time like at the end of the season I've taken like breaks of like I've taken like a week off, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that. But actual like more than a month like off is just like I've never done that in my life. So that was different. But I was in the pool a lot. Like I was cross training hard. It wasn't anything like running. Like I've never been a big cross trainer, so that was different. But I was in the pool, like I was on the elliptical, and I definitely maintained a good amount of fitness. But getting back into running was definitely a struggle. But in all honesty, like I definitely think it was a blessing in disguise, and feel very fresh, very eager to race deep into the summer. So I'm pretty pleased with everything.
And what are some of your targets and goals for 2018?
Yeah, I mean, the big goal is just to run well at the US Championships. Even though it's not a world year, I just, last year my goal was to make the final, so this year my goal is to make the final and actually compete and, run to win and run to be one of the top guys in the US. And other than that, just run fast. I ran 3:36 last year, and I want to improve on that. So, yeah, I just want to keep getting better. That's always been my goal every year. So yeah, that's kind of the goal of this year, is just have fun and get better.
You ran 3:39 last night.
Yeah. So
did you have any time expectations coming in?
No, honestly, like I thought I was gonna, like last year, I ran 3:42 as my first 1500, and that was like a month later. So like I'm, head and shoulders better than faster, fitter, and everything I was last year. So, but no, I mean, I've just looked at results in the history of this meet. Like I was expecting to run like 3:42. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that fast, but it was perfect pacing, perfect conditions. Like all the guys wanted to run fast, so it just kind of like it was a pleasant surprise to run 3:39.
And you're coming up on almost a year living in Boulder.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the adjustment to training there?
I love it. Like it's incredible. I got a good group of guys I'm living with. I have I mean, just like the altitude's awesome. I think, you know, that's really helped me just get stronger, just be a lot tougher. It's hard to run at altitude, so I think it's helped me a lot coming down to sea level and racing, and just knowing like when I'm running 60-second pace up at altitude it hurts, but when I come down here it feels a lot better. And but yeah, it's been great, like just the trails and just the running community in general, like in Boulder is awesome. So it's a really good community, and it's a great place to be.
And I know Sam Parsons trains with you. Who are some of the other guys you run with?
Yeah, so we have a group, Tinman Elite, that's our coach's nickname. And yeah, so I train with Sam Parsons. He just ran 13:40 last night. He ran at NC State. And then I also train with Reed Fisher. He was in the 10K last night. He ran 28:38, so that was a 10-second PR for him. And he led a lot of the race, so he did a great job out there. And then we also train with another guy. He's run the half. He's more of a half marathon guy. His name's Tyler Mueller. He's run 63.5. So yeah, we have a good little crew, and it's been fun. Like, I've never really had training partners, because once I was good enough, I was kind of by myself, separated from the high school team. So it's just great to have, like, I mean, me and Sam were basically last month. We're just synced up every single workout, every run. And then like when we did longer stuff, like longer intervals and tempo runs, like I was with Reed, and so it's a really good combination of all the guys, and we're, you know, none of them have egos, no one pushes the pace when we need to, so it's a really good group.
Yeah, it's interesting too that everyone has such a different specialty event.
Yeah, it's all like, I mean, I run the 1500, and I can run a good 5K, I can run a decent 800, but Sam's basically been doing every workout with me, so it's kind of funny. He's doing lots of like harder, faster stuff than he's used to, but it's helping him and he's helping me, and I think it's good. So, because it's just like everyone brings something to the table, which is nice.
Does running with him make you want to jump in a 5K?
Yeah, eventually. Probably not this year because I missed so much time.
Yeah.
But I'll probably run one next. I'll probably really attack one next year. This year I'm definitely focusing on the 800 and 1500.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a few more 8s, but mainly the 1500. My goal is to really kind of try to master that event for the next few years. So yeah, that's the focus.
And this meet and your race, a big mix of pros and college guys who are around your age. You know, do you feel settled into this professional role now? What's that like?
Yeah, it's still like kind of like, I mean, it's definitely new. Like, I'm still racing. You know, it's funny, I race like guys that are like 28, 29, and then I'm also racing college guys, so like it's still like a good mix, but you know, I feel like I kind of have like all like the travel down and all that stuff down, and the training, and it's just still like such a high level of competition that like if you don't bring your A game, like you're not going to do well. And so but it's been a good journey so far, and I think I have a lot to grow, and still learning every meet, every race. So yeah, it's been good, and it's getting smoother as it goes along. That's for sure.
What are some of your hacks for traveling and having to compete?
So for traveling, I don't know. Like, one thing I've learned is like, I was actually worse in high school. Was I just like stressed out over everything. I was like, oh, I need to eat here, I need to eat this, like I need to like go to bed at 9 o'clock. And now I'm just like, I think I was like putting way too much stress on that, and that was causing all the stress. Now I'm just like, oh, let's go to the sandwich place right by our house. Like, I'll have a sandwich. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Like, sleep the night before isn't the biggest deal. It's not ruining my race. Like, and I think that's something that like a lot of younger kids just like obsess over, including myself, and I'm just like way more relaxed about that stuff now. And I think that's something you just gotta learn, is that, you know, once you're fit and once you're like ready to race, you know, not getting your perfect 9 hours or 10 hours of sleep isn't gonna throw that off. So but yeah, that's probably my hack. It's just not freak out about anything. So delayed flights, any of that. But yeah.
What's up next for you?
So I'm running the Boston Road Mile, Boston Marathon weekend, so I'm going to do that. That's in 2 weeks, I believe. And then after that, I have a few races. I haven't decided. Since I was coming off an injury, I kind of was like, didn't map out that much, just because I didn't know if I was going to be running well or whatever. But I'll probably do a few more 1500s, either at Peyton, Oxy, something like that. But yeah, just running some 15s and 8s, so I'll be focusing on that. Yeah.
All right, one last question for you.
Yeah.
What's it been like to watch your high school team do so well this year?
Oh, it's been incredible. It's really cool because my senior year, a lot of the class was like sophomores, so like Colton, like all those guys, like my little brother, they were, you know, like just starting and just knowing knowing what caliber athletes they were, and now they're, you know, the best in the country and they're breaking national records and winning NXN it's incredible. It's just a testament to my parents and how amazing they are, and just bringing those kids and developing them. And so yeah, it's been really cool, and it's really special just to go back and see that. Like when I was in high school, it was like the Drew Hunter, like Loudoun Valley, like that's what they was known for. Now it's like completely a team environment, and that's like just incredible to see. Like that's all I ever wanted, and so it's really cool to see that. And yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm hoping a few of my school records will go down by those guys, so we'll see. But yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yep. Thank you.
Good luck.